Where in the world did you come from? You're lost, ain't you, buddy? You better get somewhere. Go on now. Go on, get out of here. You don't belong here. Morning, everybody. Been busy today. First thing this morning, I got up and decided to cut down a tree. There's a couple more left up there. Dead standing ash from them emerald ash borers come through and killed it a few years ago. So, yeah, perfect time for firewood. Went out the other day and got this log splitter, the Champion 34 ton. And I'll tell you, it's a heck of a lot better than beating all that stuff apart with a maul. Well, that's my morning. Well, that looks pretty cool. Let's see, total was 3 truckloads of my pickup. And I don't know how much a cord is, and I don't care. The thing is, I got to fill this 2 rows deep. And then this is what we had left over from last year. Both of these were completely full. And then we had another big pile about equivalent to another complete full thing. And we ended up with that much left. And we've been using it through the summer for our fires that we cook on, which we was doing that about every day. But it's kind of slowed down lately. That's one day's work for one person. Yeah, not a complete day. Maybe, I don't know, 6 hours worth of work. Well, thankfully, there's several other trees around here. There's a kitty. It's scared of bark, apparently. Get out of here, stupid. Shut up. You backtalk me, kitty. What was I saying? I don't know. There's enough wood available here to probably have this full in, I don't know, a week or something. What are you meowing at? Get out of here. Shut up. Vominos, kitty. Oh, and this big giant rock that the cat's on. I'm going to be turning that into a step, I think. Unless she poops on it. Unless she fell down. This is going to be a step going into our front door. And it weighs about 70 gazillion tons. So, probably get my son to help me move that. But that'll look cool, too. It's kind of cool seeing all the leaves starting to come down. It's not officially fall yet. I think fall's still, 3 weeks away, maybe? Something like that. The sycamore trees starting to turn. Then there's other trees that are starting to turn. Kitty, what do you want? Shut up. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. It's kind of cool. This is a strange plant my brother and I used to play with when we were kids. It's polk. P-O-L-K, I think is how it's spelled. Them big black berries on there. I guess those berries are actually toxic. But you can eat the leaves if you steam them or something like that. I don't know. I've never done it. And I'm not saying you should do that unless you know what you're doing. But, I guess the old timers used to do that. My brother and I used to take those blackberries and have wars, throw them at each other, you know. And because they stain. They're like little tiny, like water balloons, sort of. When you throw them at each other, they pop and stain your clothes. And yeah, Mom was happy about that. Our clothes being all stained up when we was little. Kind of an interesting plant. Big leaves. They look about like tobacco leaves, kind of. It's been a pretty dry summer this year. Last year, this thing never dried up. But it is dried up now. There's just like little puddles in it and stuff. There's some little fishies down in there, little minnows. Don't know how long they're going to last. I don't know. They survived winter, so I suppose they bury themselves down in the mud or something. I really don't know. There's a walnut on the ground. Those things are going to start coming down pretty soon. You know. Cats. What? This is something that's been taking up a lot of my time. This is our old garage that we turned into rooms, or it's turning into rooms. That's where the garage door used to be, and this is going to take a while. Kind of had to put it on pause while we're doing the firewood. That's the rest of the garage door. It's kind of cool. I mean, huge 12-foot ceiling, so it'll be pretty cool for the kids. They'll like it. A couple windows put in here. We got, oh geez, fall on my head. Got to do the same on the other side. That tree right there is turning. That maple tree. A lot of work to do yet. I'll show you the other one. Kitties are stupid. And over here, I think my wife is baiting me to get back to work because I keep finding beer, unopened beer, where I left off the work. Take that window out and put the other two in. Bunch of work yet to do. But pretty cool. And then there's like the access to the attic. I got to do something with that. This will be one of my boys' rooms. That'll have to be something done with. We was talking about running solar in here. I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I don't know if we'll have time before it gets too cold outside. I was seriously just going to start talking about the wood burner, and the cat jumped up here. Whatever, kitty. Yeah, we got to go through this and get it cleaned out and give it a good inspection and make sure nothing's wrong with it, you know, and all that good stuff. I guess I really don't have to talk about it right now. Is that okay with you, cat? Huh? You don't have anything to say now? Alright. So I was going up the road the other day, and this buzzard flew out in front of me and was flying directly away from me, and he was dropping stuff out of his mouth. That's not beef jerky on the truck there. That's dead animal jerky. It was pretty gross. By the time I realized what was going on, I hit the brakes, but just a little bit too late. I was kind of hoping the rain would wash that off there, but it hasn't yet. That's pretty gross. Now, I guess that's about it for today. I'm just plugging along, trying to get chores done. Enjoying the beautiful sky. As soon as I say that, it gets cloudy, or the sun goes behind a cloud, I guess. Preparing to prepare, I guess, is what mode I'm in right now. So, homestead chores and yada yada. Upcoming videos, there's one thing I am gonna do, an ice machine in the cabin, and I'll explain all that probably maybe the next video or something, or whenever I get around to it. But and we got some ham radio stuff at the cabin too, so that'll be coming up for too long. So, enjoy yourselves, folks. It's gonna be a world different in my area anyway. There in just a few months, it'll be night and day of what it is. So, all right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good one.